Welcome to my channel where we discuss everything and all things politics, especially about the 2023 presidential election. The Times of London has just done an article on the forthcoming election in Nigeria, especially about the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, and came to a conclusion that Peter Obi of the Labour Party has become the frontrunner a few weeks to the February 25 presidential election in Nigeria. Now, it is important that we understand the power and the influence of the Times of London. The Times of London is a British national newspaper that is based in London. It began in 1785 under the title The Daily Universal Register, adopting its present name, The Times, January 1, 1788. In other words, this newspaper that has classified Peter Obi as the front runner ahead of the 2023 presidential election in Nigeria is over 200 years old. If you calculate it, it's about 238 years old newspaper. So it has a lot of pedigree. It has a lot of influence. It had a lot of influence in both governance, diplomatic relationship between Britain and the rest of the world. So it is a very, very influential newspaper in the United Kingdom. Now, we are going to look at the things they said about Peter Obi so that you be aware why they believe that he is the front runner. Okay? And you will also look at the significance of what they said, because there were certain revelations they made here that should be of interest to Nigerians, and especially the supporters of Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party. Now, before I go into that, if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. Please don't forget to like this video so that more people will see it and see the need to do the right thing by supporting Peter Obi in the 2023 presidential election. Now, let's dive into what the Times of London wrote about Peter Obi, which is of interest, or should be of interest to a lot of Nigerians ahead of the 2023 presidential election. The newspaper titled this article, Peter Obi, the 61-year-old youngster who wants to clean up Nigeria. It noted that the presidential candidate has enjoyed a rapid rise from outsider to election frontrunner. And then it asks, is Nigeria ready for Peter Obi? It narrated how the supporters of Obi filled the streets of Lagos and brought gridlock to Nigeria's teeming mega city late last year to prove that their man has arrived. It noted that a few months earlier, Obi had been an unfancied long shot to become the nominee for the main opposition party, then ditched the PDP and took up with the obscure Labour Party, whose previous presidential candidate secured less than 0.1% of the vote in 2019 election. He said, today, weeks away from the world's first big election of 2023, Obi is the front runner. Obi is the front runner. Okay? Concluded that Obi is the front runner. Of course, he said that some people can argue otherwise, but in their own estimation, he is the front runner. He noted that victory on February 25 will put him in charge of a booming country of 200 million people, which is on a track to become the planet's second largest democracy by 2050. It noted that everyone agrees that Nigeria is sick, saying that each long list of ailments is enough to make the heart skip. Unemployment stands at 33%. Annual inflation has risen to 21%, with chronic lack of foreign exchange and hundreds of barrels of oil Nigeria's main export lost this year to theft and inefficiency. Some 92 million Nigerians now live in acute poverty, according to the World Bank, and hundreds live every day for greener pasture. It described Obi as a successful former governor who had become the candidate of the youths and has established himself as the anti-corruption candidate, promising to tackle head-on what he calls the structure of criminality in Nigeria's politics. Inverting the country's political culture of big mannerism or big manism, he has been photographed carrying his own luggage and proudly claims to possess only one wristwatch. Without backing of a major party and despite lack of experience in national politics, he leads in several polls. Most recent one by the Anna Foundation, a Nigerian organization in which on December 21st found that 23% of voters plan to vote for him. In second place was Tinubu of the ruling APC on 13%, and Atiku Abubakar of the PDP, third on 10%. On January 1, Obi secured the endorsement of Olusegun Obasanjo, 85 years old, a towering figure in Nigeria's politics, who was head of state in the 1970s during the military rule, and then president from 1999 to 2007. Obasanjo, whose preferred candidates have won 3 of the last 4 elections, noted that the vigor, energy, agility, and dynamism and outreach that the job of leadership of Nigeria requires at the very top may not be provided as a septuagenarian or older. They were quoting Obasanjo there. Now, take note of what they said about Obasanjo, that in the last 4 election cycle, most of the people, 3 of the people he supported won. That's what the Times of London is saying. You know, I was saying it the other day when I did an analysis on the significance of Obasanjo's endorsement of Peter Obi. I told you that on the law of average, Obasanjo's endorsement is significant because most of the people he had endorsed had won. And I cited those people he supported that won. I told you that he supported Yar'Adua in 2007. Yar'Adua won. He supported President Goodluck Jonathan in 2011 and he won. He supported Buhari in 2015. Buhari won. So, by the law of average, whoever he supports wins. That has been confirmed by the Times of London. Because if you take a note as what they said there, they said he won, his preferred candidates have won 3 of the last 4 elections. Okay? So that shows you that the Times of London also recognize the power, the influence, the reach of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Okay, let's go on again. The paper noted that Obi has two deep wells of support: young people, many of who are cheering him on social media, declaring themselves his obedience, and his own Igbo ethnic group, which largely has been shut out of politics at the highest level. He also has broad appeal, winning over market traders, taxi drivers, high-flying business people, beyond those whose constituencies, beyond those constituencies, even in majority Muslim North. He said, in polite society in Lagos, here the Times of London is making a revelation. Listen carefully. He said, in polite society in Lagos, professionals, jaded by years of disappointment, mutter approvingly of his modest habits and straight talking. He said, one political source claimed to have been told by several staff members at the APC. So this information, the Times of London got it from those who are working in the APC, the Secretariat of APC, National Secretariat of APC, that they will vote for Peter Obi. So what the Times of London is revealing here is that there are those in APC that has hidden desire to vote for Peter Obi. And those people have said that they are ready to vote for Peter Obi, but they are not making it public. It's one political source claimed to have been told by several staff members at the APC that they will vote for Obi. The paper goes ahead to say, his calm delivery and affable manner set him apart in a nation used to rabble-rousing speeches. A source who attended a meeting he recently held in London said they had never seen such political excitement as in that room. Of course, many of us were witnesses to this, that anywhere Peter Obi enters, he brought excitement. He energizes the crowd. He energizes the people. So Peter Obi held a meeting in London, and they said the kind of excitement they saw inside the room, they have never seen it before. And then the paper now continued. He said, Obi will be back in the capital. What it means that he will be back in Obi will be back in London for an event at Chatham House on January 16, a testimony to the influence of the Nigerian expatriates who do not have a vote in the election. Obi is also helped by his opponents. He is up against two aging political veterans, shadowed by suggestions of entitlement and serious corruption allegations. Tinubu, who amassed vast wealth as the so-called godfather of Lagos and has said that it is his turn to be president, is visibly unwell. That is what the Times of London said. Times of London said they have observed Tinubu, he is visibly unwell. Let's continue. And recently released a video of himself on an exercise bike to prove he is fit for office. Then Times of London is making another revelation. Now I'm going to give it to you. And no newspaper in Nigeria is carrying it. Of course, that is because of the influence of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu in the Nigerian media. Look at what Times of London is revealing here now. He said in July, that's last year, and this thing they are saying here, no newspaper in Nigeria has ever reported it. EFCC did not make this, EFCC or EFCC did not reveal this secret. EFCC has the tendency of leaking information to the media about people they are pursuing. But this, they didn't make it public. Because I can tell you, myself, I'm not aware of this until I saw it revealed by the London Times, and I can tell you, no newspaper will follow it up. If it had been another person, they would do that. Let's go. Look at what the Times revealed. It said in July, Tinubu settled $42 million claim. Please note it. Tinubu settled $42 million claim by Nigeria's anti-corruption agency. We have only two main anti-corruption agencies in Nigeria, EFCC and ICPC. One of them was responsible for this. He said in July, he settled $42 million claim by Nigeria's anti-corruption agency over tax fraud and evasion. Tax fraud and evasion. So Tinubu returned this kind of money to either EFCC or ICPC. Nobody talks about it. ICPC didn't tell you about this. EFCC didn't tell you about it because normally these agencies like to trumpet what they have achieved, who they have locked up, what they have collected. But this, I'm seeing it for the first time in the London Times. He said in July, he settled $42 million claim by Nigeria's anti-corruption agency over tax fraud and evasion. He also paid $460,000 to the United States in the 1990s. Of course, everybody is aware of this in Nigeria now, which accused him of laundering the proceeds of heroin trafficking. He also paid $460,000 to the US in the 1990s, which accused him of laundering the proceeds of heroin trafficking. Then on Abubakar Atiku Abubakar, they wrote, Abubakar has denied multiple corruption allegations, including a claim by US senators that his American wife helped to transport more than $40 million of suspect funds into the US. And a claim by Nigerian senators that in 2007, he diverted more than $100 million of public money to his own business interests. Now, the London Times, being a very objective newspaper, also said that there are some odds against Peter Obi. Now, these odds include the fact that he is up against two large political machines with huge financial resources for buying votes, for intimidation. Now, this is where Nigerians come in. Are they going to allow these two political machines to buy their votes, to intimidate them from voting the candidate of their choice? That is the issue that those who will vote in this coming election should address. But I expect that Nigerians, being reasonable people, given what they have suffered under the APC and PDP, that they will not succumb to intimidation, that they will not succumb to vote buying. And that, as the Times of London also noted, the use of beavers, it has been seen as a game changer in the coming election. So Nigerians must insist that the beavers should be used. And then Nigerians must make sure that they get their PVCs and make sure that they vote and their votes are counted. I have said it in several videos. Everything you need to do in your family, in your house, finish it on February 24th. On February 25th, be ready to sleep at your polling unit. Do not leave until the results have been tabulated and sent electronically to the INEC server. which will be open live for the whole world to see. Do not go and cast your vote and leave the polling unit on election day. Stay and make sure that your vote counted. Do not leave this matter even in the hands of Labour Party agents. Let all of us be Labour Party agents on that day. Let everybody pack his lunch, his dinner, whatsoever you need to eat. Make sure you have it as you are going to your polling unit. Do not live there until you ensure that the money bags does not buy over the labor agents, does not buy over the voters. We all are security officials on that day to ensure that the right things are done. If these things are done, then nobody will be talking about the intimidation, the buying of votes. The important thing is for Nigerians to determine to take back their country. And this we all can do by sacrificing February 25 as a day of encampment at our polling units until the right things are done. Go there, arm yourself with your mobile phone. When they tell you that INEC has no network, open your own phone to access your phone. If you can have network, INEC cannot tell you that they don't have network to ensure that beavers and other electronic devices are used for the election. That is the way that Nigerians can put in their energy to ensure that we are not hijacked by either the APC or PDP through intimidation, through the buying of votes. That is my message to all Nigerians who desire a true change for our country in this year, 2023. So let this sink in. Let it sink in. The Times of London has already said it. From their analysis, from what they have observed, Peter Obi is the front runner. He is the man to beat right now. Of course, even his opponents are aware of it. That is why Peter Obi has become the sing song of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu at every campaign stopover. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button. Hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like this video, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. And with more people watching it, people will see the need to do the right thing, to make the change we all are expecting this year, God willing. God bless you and yours.